Best behavior, keep the language. Good morning, everyone. I want to convene the, I think our last Energy and Technology Committee meeting to move bills forward. And I want to thank everybody on the committee for all their input and hard work so far this year. Obviously, there's more to be done. I'd like to see if my co-chair or the ranking members would like to say anything.
Thanks, Senator. Nothing, no remarks. It is our last meeting, before our JF deadline. And I do just want to take an opportunity to thank our clerk, Will. This is his first session, with us, and he's done an amazing job running the public hearings, all the committee meetings, and our caucuses and the screening meetings, make sure everyone has Zoom links. It's a tough job as is, but it's even more tough in this format. I also want to thank all of our nonpartisan staff, OLR, Marion Lee, and our LCO, Kevin, for all the great work that they provided to the committee this year, all the weekend calls Kevin took for me to make sure language was where it needed to be for everyone to vote on. And even, the partisan staff too, all the policy staff for all the caucuses. Thank you for all your work with screening and everything. And that's it for me, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'll just add.
Representative.
Thank you. I'll just add, echo Dave's comments. I thought it would be very difficult to replace Ben Lovejoy from the work he did last time, but Will did a great job. And all our staff, but also I want to just also thank the chairs. I know how hard you guys work behind the scenes before we get to these meetings. And just yesterday up there at session, I saw Dave after I was finished and ready to go home. Dave was still in meetings trying to tie up some of the loose ends of for this meeting. So Dave, I really appreciate everything you've done to make sure this caucus, this committee stays on track, and how many times you've bent over to kind of meet us on our side of the aisle. We don't always agree on things, but you and Norm have done a great job in doing what you can to try to make us move forward unanimously as a group. And we may not do that on some of the bills today, but I just want to make sure you appreciate, that you're appreciated by, and know you're appreciated by our side. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. And Senator Formica.
So most has been said, and I agree with all of that. Great staff support, great committee support, and certainly great leadership by you and David, to kind of bring some very difficult issues forward and in a very difficult format. So, thank you for all. And again, as you said, we're not sure what the next 3 months look like, but, given the fact that we've been able to work together this well so far, I don't see anything changing. So thank you for that opportunity.
Thank you, Senator Formica. And I want to echo everything about the staff. It was amazing that Will hit the ground running. I can only say, thankfully, we got somebody who's young, who's good with technology. I would never have been able to do all that. And again, just thank the ranking members and my co-chair, who's really done a yeoman's job with all this. Other thing is, I do want to say at the beginning that we are going to hold item 7. Not going to be voting on that. So with that, I would like to start going through bills. First one is Senate Bill number 858, call before you dig. Can I have a motion to JFS this to the floor?
So moved.
Seconded.
Second.
So we have Senator Formica made the motion and Rep. Arcante seconded it. Do we have anybody that has any questions about this? This is a Pura bill. It is to find a way to have the call before you dig program run better, and and it's their ask. There's been a lot of back and forth on it. That's why there's S language. It is a compromise bill now that we think works for everybody.
So I have a
Senator
question.
Frumicott? Yep.
I don't know if you're watching the raised hand or whether we're just.
I am. I will be.
You're muted.
And that would involve.
You're muted. You're muted, Paul.
I got you. I'm sorry. There was some concern about a potential double payment and collecting of the fines that was supposed to have some language corrected. I saw that Kevin sent some language around, but it didn't seem to me to address the situation. You know, I don't mind voting yes for this now if we're still working on that language, but David, would you be able to clarify where we are on that, or?
Yeah, so I did have a chance, Senator, to touch base over the weekend with Pura. So the intent, I believe I believe the language we have does go to the intent of the bill, right? And the intent is for the, you know, really this only applies in the Eversource territory. It's my understanding UI uses their in-house people for this, so that Eversource would still be able to draw up a contract however they see fit with a third-party contractor to do this work on the pipeline system. And then if a contractor, you know, was found to be in violation, Eversource could recoup that fine, but then they would have to then direct it to the Call Before You Dig education fund to be used for educational tools for the program. I believe there's enough safeguards. You know, Pure believes there's safeguards in there to make sure there's no double fine. If we need to do, you know, a small little stakeholder meeting with LCO and Pure to really get to the nitty gritty, Paul, if there's some, or Senator, if there's some, you know, possible clarification we can make. But I do think as drafted, the intent is there, but always, you know, willing to keep the dialogue open if we need to do one more final cleanup amendment on the Senate floor, if needed, through you, Mr. Chair.
All right, through you, Mr. Chairman, it just seemed to me that the utility would pay the bill and the fine and then collect from the contractor, and then the language seems to indicate that that second collection would also have to go to Pura. So as long as, you know, if they're fined, obviously we want them to pay the fine. You know, just I don't think the intent is to have them pay twice. So once from the contractor and once from the utility. So whatever it is, it's fine, and I'm happy to go forward with your.
Thank you, Senator Frumicott. I don't see anyone else's hand raised at this time. So I guess we're going to vote. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the vote?
Yep. Okay, make sure everybody has their camera on and microphone ready. This is to JFS Senate Bill 858, LCO number 3162. Senator Needleman.
Aye. Senator Needleman says aye.
Representative Arconti.
Arconti, yes.
One more time, Representative.
Arconti votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Representative Ali Brennan.
Representative Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes yes.
Representative Ferraro.
Ferraro votes yes.
Representative Ackert. Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes yes.
I'm sorry, Representative, could you have your camera on?
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Aurora.
I had to shoot myself. This,
Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Buckby. Representative Buckby. Representative Buckby. Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster.
Representative Foster votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Representative Gresco.
Representative Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cavros DeGraw.
Representative Cavros DeGraw votes yes.
Senator Lesser.
Senator Lesser, yes.
One more time, Senator.
Well, and many times as you need me to. Senator Lesser, yes.
Thank you. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Representative Meskers.
Mentioned that
Representative Meskers votes yes.
will meet their deductible in the plan year.
Representative Mashinsky.
Mashinsky votes yes.
Representative Perone.
Representative Perone votes yes.
Representative Pettit. Representative
Pettit. Representative Pettit votes yes.
Representative Piscopo.
Representative Piscopo votes yes.
Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak.
Representative Terziak votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Would you please announce the tally? Oh, we're going to hold these votes open, by the way.
Yeah, no tally. We'll hold the votes open for a couple hours.
Yeah. Okay. Next bill on the agenda is Senate Bill 952. The JFS language keeps sections 1, 2, 3, and 6. It's primarily an energy storage bill at this point. I have a motion to move this to the floor.
Mr. Chairman, if I could just interrupt real fast, can we just clarify, the motion would be to JFS this to the floor?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Motion to JFS this bill to the floor.
So moved.
Seconded.
Seconded.
Okay, does anybody have any comments on this bill? Oh, Rep. Arconte moved it and Representative Cavros DeGrasse seconded it. Now, do I have any comments on this bill? Don't see anybody's hand raised. Can we move this to a consent calendar?
Senator, I do believe there are some people on my side that are going to vote no, so I would say you call a roll vote on this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, I'm not sure who, for the members who are not on the meeting,
Okay,
you know, so I think we should do a roll call for everyone. As painful that may be, but
no problem. Mr. Clerk, can you call the roll on this vote? Oh, Representative D'Amico has his hand raised.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just for clarification, I believe that the substitute language made some alterations to this bill, including striking section 10. Am I right about that?
You are right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, Will, you want to call the roll?
Yeah. So this is to JFS Senate Bill 952, LCO number 3926. Senator Needleman.
Senator Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconte.
Arconti votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Arconti votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes yes.
Representative Ferraro. Representative Ferraro. Representative Ferraro.
Ferraro votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes yes. Representative Ackert votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Buckby. Representative Buckby. Representative Buckby. Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster.
Representative Foster votes yes.
Representative Gilchrist. Representative Gilchrist. Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Calvados DeGraw.
Votes yes.
Senator Lesser.
Senator Lesser, yes.
One more time, Senator.
Senator Lesser, yes.
Thank you. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky.
Mashinsky votes yes.
Representative Perone.
Representative Perone votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Yes.
Thank you. Representative Pettit.
Representative Pettit votes yes.
Representative Piscopo.
Representative Piscopo votes yes.
Representative Steinberg. Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak.
Representative Terziak votes yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. We just want to be clear that the dog, as cute as it is, does not get a vote. Next item on our agenda
But he
is,
would have voted yes had he been
Okay,
able
good.
to vote.
next item on the agenda is House Bill 6523. That's a straight JF. It involves increasing the cap on virtual net metering, and it gives distressed municipalities and manufacturers in those areas the opportunity to do the extra $10 million. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Representative
Seconded.
Gresco,
Second.
Representative Pettit, seconded.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, again, just to clarify, it's the motion to JF to the floor, just to clarify where the bill is going.
Motion to JF the bill to the floor.
Exactly, thank you.
Thank you. As I said, it's an increase in virtual net metering. Does anybody have any questions? I don't see any hands raised. Mr. Clerk, will you call the roll?
This rolls to JF House Bill 6523, LCO number 3854. Senator Needleman.
Senator Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconti.
Rep Arconti votes yes.
Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica,
Formica votes yes.
Representative Ferraro,
Ferraro votes yes.
Representative Ackert,
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Aurora, Representative Aurora, Representative Aurora, Representative Buckby, Representative Buckby, Representative Buckby, Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amico,
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster,
Representative Foster votes yes.
Representative Gilchrist, Representative Gilchrist,
Representative Gilchrist is parked on the side of the road and votes yes.
thank you, Representative. Representative Gresco,
Representative Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell, Senator Haskell, Senator Haskell, Representative Horn,
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Kravos DeGraw,
Representative Kavros DeGraw also votes yes.
Senator Lesser, Senator Lesser, Senator Lesser, Senator McCrory, Senator McCrory, Senator McCrory, Representative Meskers, Representative Meskers,
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky,
Representative votes yes.
Representative Perone,
Representative Perone votes yes.
Representative Pettit,
Representative Pettit votes yes.
Representative Piscopo,
Representative Piscopo votes yes.
Representative Steinberg,
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak.
Representative Terziak votes yes.
Okay, and is Senator Lesser there? Okay, thank you, Senator Nealman.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Next motion on the agenda is House Bill 6571. It's a straight JF to the floor. Can I get a motion to JF this bill to the floor?
So moved.
Second.
It's Gresco made the motion. Who seconded it?
Rep. Ali Brennan.
Rep. Ali Brennan, thank you so much. This bill is comes from the Greenback. It expands CPACE. It helps businesses pay for measures that would improve resiliency. It also helps further build out the state zero emission vehicle infrastructure. Does anybody have any questions on this bill? Anybody have any questions on this bill? There being none, Mr. Clerk, can you call the roll?
This rolls to JF House Bill 6571, LCO number 4238. Senator Needleman,
Senator Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconti.
Rep. Arconti votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Rep. Arconti votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Winfield, Senator Winfield, Senator Winfield, Representative Ali Brennan,
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes yes.
One more time, Senator.
Formica votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Ferraro,
Rep. Ferraro votes yes.
Representative Ackert,
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Aurora, Representative Aurora, Representative Aurora, Representative Buckby, Representative Buckby, Representative Buckby, Representative Cheeseman,
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amico,
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster. Representative Foster.
Foster votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cavros DeGraw.
Representative Cavros DeGraw votes yes.
Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Representative Meskers. Representative Meskers.
There are.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky.
Rep. Mashinsky votes yes.
Representative Perone.
Representative Perone votes yes.
Representative Pettit.
Representative Pettit votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Pettit votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Piscopo.
Representative Piscopo votes yes.
Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Thank you. And Representative Terziak.
There we go. Representative Terziak votes yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Senator Needleman.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Next item on the agenda is House Bill 6572, an act concerning the establishment of energy use standards for voluntary adoption by municipalities. This is a straight JF. It is the stretch code bill. It allows towns to adopt more stringent regulations on construction of buildings over 40,000 square feet. It's not a mandate. It just gives the towns the ability to do that. Can I get a motion on that?
So moved.
Can I get a motion to JF that to the floor?
So moved.
Second.
Great. Do we have that, Will?
Yeah, that's Representative Ali Brennan with the motion and Representative Arconti with the second.
Great. So the first person that had their hand up, I think, was Representative Ackert.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I appreciate the opportunity. As always, I'm struggling with my electronics, so I'll do my best. Just at this point, I believe our Department of Administrative Services and our state building code does a fantastic job of making sure that our facilities are at the upper level in energy efficiency. And I would like to keep it as the state, 169 small towns in a small state keeps the statewide building code, make sure that we ensure the highest level of energy efficiency in our codes itself, in which I believe they're doing that. So at this time, I'm going to be a no vote.
Thank you, Representative Ackert. Senator Formica.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm going to flag this as a no vote until I have more information on the duplicative nature of the potential codes and what the professionals think about having 169 possible different opportunities throughout the state in addition to our state building code. So I'm willing to look at it down the road, but
thank you, Senator Formica. Representative D'Amico.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I realize that this is permissive, rather than an obligation or mandatory on the towns. It's permissive to the towns, but it's my understanding that the Codes and Standards Committee of the State Building Inspector, part of DAS, is they are supposedly, from what I understand, working towards adopting more stringent a more stringent code with regards to energy, and that is forthcoming relatively soon. So I don't see the need necessarily to do this. And to go one step further, it was suggested to me that perhaps by having towns adopt provisions that would be even more strict than the forthcoming changes that the standards committee is going to come forth would make it overly burdensome. I certainly am in favor of making sure that all buildings are energy efficient and just like the rest of us. But I think this might be by doing this in view of what is supposedly forthcoming. I think we might be going a little bit too far. So I'm going to have difficulty voting for this, Mr. Chair. I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative D'Amico. Rep. Mushinski.
I think this bill can cause some innovation in the state. It'll probably only be used by a couple of municipalities who wish to experiment with energy saving technology. It's for large buildings, the commercial buildings. We are going to have to greatly enhance efficiency in order to get to our climate change goals. If a few towns want to get out there and start on this early, God bless them. I think we should encourage them with this bill. So I intend to support it and hope the committee will support it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Foster.
Thank you, everybody. I'd like to echo the sentiments earlier from Representative Ackert and also Representative D'Amico. I spent some time this morning talking to one of my constituents who happens to be the president of the Connecticut Builders Association, similar to what Representative D'Amico shared. They are in the process of a renewal of the standards, which are renewed every 3 years, and they feel like they get to the rigor of energy efficiency. And I will be voting against it, but I would also like to highlight and draw attention to the state's lead green building standards, which I think even get to something quite similar to this. And perhaps in future years, we can talk about incentivization further for lead building standards, but I feel like at this point in time, creating separate additional codes that might vary 169 different ways is an undue burden for folks who I think really are moving the needle in incremental progress towards green building standards. So thank you all for hearing from me, and I will be a no vote today.
Thank you, Representative Foster. Representative Cheeseman.
Thank you. I'll be quick. Ditto on Foster, D'Amico, Ackert, and Senator from Meek. I'll be a no for the reasons they stated. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative Cheeseman. Representative Meskers.
So I'll echo the comments, but I will vote yes to move the motion forward. I believe I'd like to see it in the General Assembly with the general debate going forward. My concerns as I register on the legislation is that, one, that we set the baseline as being the state standard. And then as we bring it forward, we figure out the scope of the municipal improvements, et cetera. I don't want to become a blocking issue for development. I think that's important. But I think the tendency on 40,000, I believe, square footage, et cetera, will be in the larger and more sophisticated municipalities. So I'm not too concerned about adverse impact, but I do want to monitor that. So a healthy discussion with the trades, and as we go and bring it to the General Assembly, may give rise to some modification and potentially consideration of the sunset clause. But based on where we stand now, I think it's worthy of consideration. So I expect to support the bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Meskers. I don't think I see anybody else's hand up. Mr. Clerk, can you call the vote?
This rolls to JF House Bill 6572, LCO number 4236. Senator Needleman.
Senator Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconti.
Rep. Arconti votes yes.
Senator Winfield.
Senator Winfield, in the affirmative.
One more time, Senator.
Senator Winfield, in the affirmative.
Thank you, Senator. Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes no.
Representative Ferraro.
Rep. Ferraro votes no.
Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes no.
Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Buckby. Representative Buckby. Representative Buckby. Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes no.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes no.
Representative Foster.
Rep. Foster votes no.
Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cabros DeGraw.
Representative Cabros DeGraw votes yes.
Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Representative Meskers. Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky.
Rep. Mashinsky votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Mashinsky votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Perone.
Representative Perone votes yes.
Representative Pettit.
Representative Pettit votes no.
Representative Piscopo.
Representative Piscopo votes no.
Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak.
Representative Tursiak votes yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Next item on the agenda is Senate Bill 993. It's a JFS to the floor. It is a property tax bill. It's actually it's going to be a fee bill for solar arrays below 7 megawatts that are primarily used to provide electricity to the grid. It is not a change in on-site use for your own property. I think I've spoken about this before. There are solar providers that are putting arrays that benefit towns in a different part of the state, and those towns are not getting the benefit of any property tax. There is some, gaming of the system going on, and this is just closing a loophole. So arrays between 1 and 7 megawatts, whether they're one array or multiple arrays on the same property, will be subject to a $5 per kilowatt or $5,000 per megawatt annual fee. And this was agreed upon by all the parties involved, the stakeholders, including the solar providers, who fully support it now. So can I get a motion to JFS this to the floor?
So move, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Formica moves it. Who seconded it?
Second, Rep. Horn.
Representative Horn seconded it. Thank you. Any discussion? I see a couple of hands up. Representative Foster.
Hi, sorry for being chatty today. So I just want to sort of flag this as a Representative Steinberg. I saw that nod. I just want to raise attention to this. I introduced a bill that gets at some sort of similar constructs. We do have an issue, particularly in farming communities, where there are often VNM projects that are coming into our towns. And building and the energy production is not benefiting our communities. And often we're not getting tax revenue off of these properties unless there are tax stabilization agreements that are negotiated. So I look forward to continued conversation with the chairs of this committee and leadership as we talk about how we can protect farmland, make sure our farmers have options, but also that our municipalities who are hosts to these VNM projects that they are not beneficiaries to are also being taken care of through tax stabilization agreements that can be negotiated. So I look forward to continued conversation. I'm interested in potentially raising some an amendment to this or additional S language, but I will be voting this out of committee, but I'd just like to bring it to folks' attention that there is this disparity in our communities where our farm towns are often hosts to these B&M projects and not the beneficiaries of their energy or taxes. So I'd like to raise that for folks' consideration moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Representative Foster. Representative D'Amico.
Yeah. Thank you for indulging me, just as we indulge Representative Foster, Mr. Chair. So I am a little bit confused, and perhaps you could solve my confusion for me. Does the substitute language that you just referenced, does that do away with the tax exemption for some of these smaller arrays? Because the concern during the public hearing and in the testimony, the concern was not necessarily, in addition to the people who were gaming the system, as you phrased it, there was also concern about eliminating the tax exemption for some of the smaller arrays that are not attempting to game the system. So would you clarify that for me, please?
Sure, Representative D'Amico. My understanding is that it carves out just that one section of more than 1 megawatt and less than 7 megawatt, principally used to supply energy to the grid. And I believe that the language and the S language took care of that. Obviously, if there are any other concerns, we can deal with it on the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Appreciate it. And thank you for working hard to make this a better bill. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Representative.
And I mean that.
Thanks, Mike. I don't see anyone else's hand up.
I had a quick comment. Mr.
Sure.
No, I just wanted to commend you on your work on this. I know you put a lot of effort into it behind the scenes, but I do want to align my feelings on it with Representative Foster. Looking forward to getting some feedback on the S language from the various municipalities to see if this it would work well in our state. So I know the S language has been what Rhode Island has found works for them. So I'm hoping it will also work for us to make sure we don't stifle growth in our solar deployment, but also make sure our local municipalities are not losing out on revenue sources, as we all know becomes a problem. So thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I see no other comments. Will, can you call the roll on this?
This roll is to JFS Senate Bill 993, LCO number 4233. Senator Needleman.
Senator Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconti.
Rep. Arconti votes yes.
Senator Winfield.
Senator Winfield, in the affirmative.
Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes yes.
Representative Ferraro.
Rep. Ferraro votes yes.
Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Buckby.
Representative Buckby votes yes.
Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster.
Rep. Foster votes yes and looks forward to continuing to work on this.
Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell. Oh, hold on, he's in the waiting room. We'll come back. Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cavros DeGraw.
Representative Cavros DeGraw votes yes.
Senator Lesser.
Lesser. Which I learned that I had.
Yes.
Shows up white on a
Senator
map.
McCrory. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Representative Meskers. Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky.
Rep. Mashinsky votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Rep. Mashinsky votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Perron.
Representative Perron votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Perron votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Pettit.
Representative Pettit votes yes.
Representative Piscopo.
Representative Piscopo votes yes.
Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak.
Representative Terziak votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Terziak votes yes.
Thank you. And I saw, is Senator Haskell here?
Yes, thanks so much, Will. Senator Haskell votes yes.
Thank you, Senator. All right, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Next item on the agenda is item number 8. We are not doing number 7. So this is the new number 7. It's House Bill 6442. It's a straight JF to the floor. It is the governor's broadband access bill. It is still a work in process. We're in the middle of negotiating with a lot of stakeholders on this, but we would like to move this out of committee today. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
So moved.
Seconded.
Again, this is a motion to JF. Rep. Arconte made the motion and Rep. Ali Brennan seconded it. I see some hand raised. Any discussion? Senator Formica.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Many concerns with this bill, including the expansion of government agencies, which seem to me to be a reach. But I'm going to flag this as a no vote today, and I understand that there's going to be a lot of conversation working forward. But I just want to bring this to the attention of my caucus with a no vote, and I look forward to working with the chairs and the governor's office on moving language forward that can accomplish, I think, some of the worthy goals that are in this legislation. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Representative Cavros DeGraw.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. I do have some reservations about this only because I am concerned about the make ready portion of the bill that, there are safety issues. Maybe it's the PTSD that I still have from 2011. But my concern is who's going to be on those polls, what they're going to be doing on the polls, where they're putting things, who's putting things. So I will be voting yes today, but I hope that since we are still in conversation that we can do something towards that end to make sure everything is safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Those are very legitimate concerns. We will be looking at that. Representative Cheeseman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I too will be a no vote. I think we've all agreed that internet access is now an integral part of modern life. But I share Senator Formica's concern. Pura seemed to indicate that they did not have the skills nor the manpower to take this on. I believe we should be confronting both the issues, access and adoption affordability, but I believe the access issue is the perfect use for one-time federal funds or the federal funds available. And as far as affordability and adoption, I think that's where we need to work with the providers because I think there are good programs out there. So I am welcoming work on this going forward because yes, we need to make sure this is available and accessible and affordable, but this is not the vehicle as it stands now to provide that. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative. I saw Representative Ferraro's hand up, but it's not up right now.
Well, I took it down, Mr. Chair, because a lot of what I was going to say has been said. It's the creation of more work for OPM and making them out to policing this broadband thing. I think that there's work to be done on the bill, so I'm going to flag it with a no.
Thank you, Representative.
I have some comments, Mr. Chair.
Sure, Rep. Arconte.
Thanks, Mr. Chair. I am going to support the bill out of committee. Looking forward to working with my co-chairs and rankings and other members of the committee going forward. I think we're trying to tackle a really big, important issue, especially coming out of the COVID pandemic, where we are with the workforce, where we're going to be going forward with working from home, and even, educating from home. Who knows if there will be, snow days going forward. That's not for this committee to decide, but it's something that this bill could address. And, I definitely open-minded to keep having a dialogue with the providers, but, to put them on a little bit of notice, we've had a number of proposals in this committee, even dating back to before my time in leadership on the committee, that tried to address this issue. So they've had 5-6 years to try to address affordability and adoption and things of that nature. And it seems to be that, from my perspective, that they just keep running out the clock on proposals during legislative session, and then no real work gets done. And then we're back in legislative session with new proposals, and then it's a game of whack-a-mole and Groundhog Day again. But I do look forward to hoping that we can get to a bipartisan agreement, because the intention of this bill, right, will affect all of our districts across the state. And that concludes my comments. Thanks, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative. And I do want to echo that. We all agree that there's a problem here with access in both rural and urban communities, access and affordability. The governor's bill is an attempt to address that. But as I said during the public hearing, it is a shame that such gigantic corporations that make large amounts of profit need this kind of a push. This should be something that they are willing to do, not on a cost basis, one account at a time with a cost recovery, or mile by mile or pole by pole. This is something that the companies, as part of their mission, should accomplish, because today we live in a world where internet access is as critical as electricity. We cannot function without it. They have evolved into completely unregulated entities, and as such, short of becoming regulated, they have a moral obligation to do this. And yes, I do believe companies have moral obligations. This is not something that they should look at cost recovery for mile by mile. So with that, Mr. Clerk, can you call the vote?
This roll is to JF House Bill 6442, LCO number 3274. Senator Needleman.
Needleman, yes.
Representative Arconte.
Rep. Arconte votes yes.
Senator Winfield.
Okay, Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Yes.
Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes no.
I'm sorry, could you do that again, Senator?
Of course. Formica votes no.
Thank you. Representative Ferraro.
Rep. Ferraro votes no.
Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Aurora. Representative Buckby.
Representative Buckby flags with a no vote.
Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes no.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster.
Rep. Foster votes yes.
Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell,
Senator Haskell votes yes.
Representative Horn,
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cavros DeGraw,
Representative Cavros DeGraw votes yes with hopeful revisions.
Senator Lesser, Senator Lesser, Senator Lesser, Senator McCrory,
Senator McCory votes yes with a flag.
Representative Meskers, Representative Meskers, Representative Meskers, Representative Mushinski,
Representative
Mushinski.
votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Perron,
Rep. Mushinski votes yes.
Thank you. With the provision that this bill is a work in progress, Representative Perone votes yes.
Representative Pettit.
Representative Pettit votes no.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Pettit votes no.
Thank you. Representative Piscopo,
Representative Piscopo votes no.
Representative Steinberg,
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak,
Representative Terziak votes yes.
and is Representative Meskers here?
Triple negative.
Representative Meskers,
If I may, just if you could share what your
Representative
result was
Meskers
as
votes
you went
yes.
through that difficult journey.
Somebody
Thank you,
is-
Representative.
Double
Well, I
meeting.
think it's actually.
Somebody's
important
not
to-
muted.
I think that was double play on of Representative Meskers.
Oh, okay, no problem.
We're good to go, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Next item on the agenda is Senate Bill number 882, This is the Governor's Climate Change Mitigation Bill. We did remove the section on demand response, but we left the climate change goals in, and we amended the landlords and buyers section to include a mandate on the renters, but a voluntary rating on buyers. So it is a JF to the floor. We're hoping that this is a work in progress. We're going to do more work on it. So it's a JFS.
JFS to the floor.
JFS to the floor. Thank you, Kevin. Senator Formica, I see your hand raised.
Wait,
Thank you,
let's do
Mr.
the
Chair.
motion. You gotta do the motion first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Do you have that, Will?
I believe that's Representative Arconti for the motion, and I did not get the second. I apologize.
Representative Mushinski seconded.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Senator Formica.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, flagging this with a no vote for my caucus, but I'm willing to work with this moving forward. I have concerns about the landlord section specifically, and I'm hopeful that we can work this out and get something to the floor we can all support, because there are good portions and intents in this bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Formica. Representative Mushinski.
Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to ask again why you took out the demand response part.
When we analyzed the numbers, it was extremely expensive. Would have really impacted the ratepayers. You're paying for demand response, whether you use it or not. And we felt that the cost at this point in time with such sensitivity to the ratepayers was probably more than it should have been.
Okay, I just want to ask us to, it doesn't have to be today, but I just want to ask us to be prepared to do innovative things if the federal government provides infrastructure money for us to do energy. And I think they will. That's what I'm hearing. And if we're ready for that, we can have projects that are ready to go if we have the federal funding, which would make it more affordable to our state. So I'm asking, I don't have the language right now in front of me to tell you what to write, but if we could be prepared to move fast, if we get infrastructure money for energy efficiency, that would be really a good thing for our committee to do. And then if it doesn't come in, you know, then we don't do it till next year, but we should be ready to move. And I think if we water this bill down too much, we won't be ready to move. So that's my plea to you, and I will help you to try to write some language as we approach the floor vote.
I appreciate that, Representative Mashinsky, and I do want to say that one of the mitigating factors in high rates, which is what we have, high rates just to manage the grid and high rates for the energy itself, is energy efficiency. So that's always something that I'd be willing to look at, and I suspect Representative Arconte and the ranking members would. We want to try to make sure that our ratepayer impact is mitigated. Energy efficiency really, really helps. A lot of the ideals and goals that we all share need to be mitigated against the cost, and demand response was just one of them that we thought was too expensive right now.
Okay, but let's be prepared in case we can fix that with federal money. Let's be prepared for that.
Absolutely.
As the bill moves toward the House floor, it's going to House first, right? Yeah, it's a House bill.
Senate
Okay,
bill.
it's a Senate bill.
Senate bill.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry,
We'll
Representative
get this-
Mashinsky.
we'll
We'll
get
have our fingerprints on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Representative Ferraro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I also agree that energy efficiency is going to be really important going forward to reach our goals, but I do have a problem with the landlord portion of this bill. And for that reason, I'm going to flag it with a no. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Piscopo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate your willingness to work on this. I congratulate you, or thank you very much for your analysis of the demand response part of this bill. I think this bill still remains ripe with unintended consequences on the ratepayer. You can't just crank up a renewable portfolio standard by 10% and expect rates not to go up. Or in some other committees, they're demanding a zero carbon emissions for our future energy procurement. So it's we've got to keep an eye on that and keep our ratepayers in mind here and be real careful on what we do going forward. So I'll be voting no on this. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative. Senator McCrory.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just get a little concerned when I hear energy efficiency because I've spoken to a couple of energy efficient business owners who do this type of work, and they're telling us that we have sent a lot of money back to the federal government because we're not utilizing the program the way we should be using the energy efficiency program in our community. So I'm going to support this, but I'm going to do a deeper dive to find out what is going on and why these businesses who do work in the field of energy efficiency, why aren't they being utilizing more? So I'm gonna support it, but I'm letting you know I'm going to do a deeper dive to find out what is going on in this industry because, in my opinion, they're not being utilized to the point that they should be. So that's my comment. I'll support the legislation, but I am going to do a deeper dive and learn more about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator McCrory, and I welcome any help on that. Representative Cheeseman.
Thank you. And I just want to echo Senator Formica's comments. I'm a no on this. I like a lot of the underlying language, but I'm concerned about the effect on landlords going forward. So I welcome your work on the bill, but I'm a no today. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Pettit.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I did it with Rep. Cheeseman, our ranking member. During the pandemic, we've really banged landlords quite a bit in a number of venues. And here again, we're sort of after the landlords. Many of the people in the district have 2 and 3 family homes or 5 or 7 or 10 apartments. And there's some good parts to the bill, but I'm going to flag it with a no because I think it still needs some work and it's a little tougher on the landlords than I think it should be. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative. And Rep. Arconte, do you have anything to add? No. Okay, so with that, Mr. Clerk, can you call the bill? Can you call the vote?
Yes. This is to JFS Senate Bill 882, LCO number 3280. Senator Needleman,
Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconti,
Arconti votes yes.
Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Representative Ali Brennan.
Ali Brennan votes yes.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes no.
One more time.
Formica votes no.
Thank you, Senator. Representative Ferraro.
Rep Ferraro votes no.
Representative Acker.
Representative Ackert votes no.
Representative Aurora. Oh, hold on, he's coming in now. We'll go back. Representative Buckby.
Representative Buckby votes no.
Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes no.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes yes.
Representative Foster.
Rep. Foster votes yes.
Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell.
Senator Haskell votes yes.
Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cavros DeGraw.
Representative Cavros DeGraw votes yes.
Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator McCrory.
Senator McCrory votes yes.
Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky.
Rep. Mashinsky votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Rep. Mashinsky votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Perron.
Representative Perron votes yes.
Representative Pettit.
Representative Pettit votes no.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Pettit votes no.
Thank you. Representative Piscopo.
Representative Piscopo votes no.
Representative Steinberg. Representative Steinberg.
Representative Steinberg votes yes.
Representative Terziak.
Representative Terziak votes yes.
And I saw Representative Aurora. Are you there? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. We're all good.
Senator Winfield, any affirmative?
Oh, thank you, Senator. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Last item on the agenda, the last item for the year on the agenda is House Bill 6527, an act increasing the total output of Class 3 resources. Can I have a motion to JFS this to the floor?
Moved.
If Representative Ferraro moved it, can I have a second?
Second, Rep. Pettit.
Pettit, second. This is to increase the output of Class 3 resources. The S language changed the dates. Anybody have any questions about this? Representative Buckby.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Sorry I missed the first part. What a busy day for everyone. And thank you all for the work that's been done that I've seen here too. There's a lot of stuff going on. This bill is a crazy amount of discussion for what literally comes down to 1%. And I think we need to really consider how much that impact is on business, not just with places like Kimberly-Clark in my community, but UConn also does the same thing. There's a number of places around the state. This is the only concern I have really is the sunset on this. I'd like to see that reviewed and maybe see that as an amendment down the road. But basically, we're playing football here. We got this down to the 1 yard line. We just got to get it across there. I think us predicting what's going to happen in the next 5 years is difficult. To sunset it right there as opposed to let's review it at that time and move it as necessary. I know some of these places are looking to how to adjust in that time to make this even better too for their facilities. So I just I ask for your support. I completely support this bill. I just hope that we can get that last piece of it from a sunset to a review and a study at that time. I think 5 years out is a tough thing for us to predict at this point too. But remember, this is literally 1% that it's a discussion on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Representative Buckby. Representative Ollie Brennan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I greatly respect the good representative from New Milford, but I'll be voting no, as this bill to me is contradictory to the state's goal of 100% zero carbon by 2040. You know, I'm aware after being vice chair of this committee for 3 years now that we can't just flip the switch to a full renewable portfolio as fast as we'd like, but I think increasing the output of these sources delays our progress in mitigating climate change. And for those reasons, I will be voting no. Thank you.
Representative D'Amico.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Not to belabor things, Representative Ali Brennan was very eloquent, and I would like to associate my vote with his remarks. I would like to. He said it very well. So unfortunately I will be voting no. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Representative Steinberg.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You know, I hadn't thought about it much, but Representative Ali Brennan does bring up a point which is very central to me, so I'll be voting no.
Thank you, and Representative Mushinski.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will be voting no as well. Although the bill is not as damaging as it might be, it's a temporary allowance of more class 3, but I would rather be pushing really hard toward class 1 because we have only about 9 years left to do something about climate change before it gets out of our control. So I will be voting no. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Mushinski. I don't see anyone else's hand raised. With that, Mr. Clerk, can you call the vote?
This vote is to JFS House Bill 6527, LCO number 3842. Senator Needleman.
Senator Needleman votes yes.
Representative Arconti.
Rep. Arconti votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Rep. Arconti votes yes.
Thank you. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Senator Winfield. Representative Ali Brennan.
Representative Ali Brennan votes no.
Senator Formica.
Formica votes yes.
Representative Ferraro.
Rep. Ferraro votes yes.
Representative Ackert.
Representative Ackert votes yes.
Representative Aurora.
Representative Aurora votes yes.
Representative Buckby.
Representative Buckby votes yes.
Representative Cheeseman.
Representative Cheeseman votes yes.
Representative D'Amico.
Representative D'Amico votes no.
Representative Foster.
Rep. Foster votes yes.
Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes no.
Representative Gresco.
Gresco votes yes.
Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Senator Haskell. Representative Horn.
Representative Horn votes yes.
Representative Cavros DeGraw.
Representative Cavros DeGraw votes yes.
Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator Lesser. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Senator McCrory. Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Mashinsky.
Rep. Mashinsky votes no.
Representative Perone. Representative Perone. Representative Perone. Representative Pettit,
Representative Pettit votes yes.
Representative Piscopo,
Representative Piscopo votes yes.
Representative Steinberg,
Representative Steinberg votes no.
Representative Terziak,
Representative Terziak votes no.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. That does conclude our business for today and for this session as a working committee. And once again, I want to thank everyone for all their help, all their support in trying to move the needle forward on these really important issues. We will hold the votes open until 2 o'clock for those who couldn't vote. I do want to just see if my co-chair or ranking members have any last comments.
Nope. Thanks again for everybody for the hard work. It's been great working with Senator Formica, Senator Ferraro, as always. It's screening and working on the bills. I just want to thank the two of them for sticking with us and working together and keeping the band together. That's all I have. Thanks, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, David. Senator Formica, anything? Rep Ferraro?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I agree with the good Chairman Arconti, and thank you for your work. And I look forward to getting a number of these bills that need more work in progress over the finish line so that we can move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
And thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. And again, thank you to the nonpartisan staff. And I'm sorry, Charles.
Waiting for you to recognize me, but
Oh,
anyway.
I did. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I echo the comments of the chairs and my fellow ranking member, and look forward to working with my chair on the House floor to bring forward these bills once the JFS language has been completed. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Again, I would state for the record that the votes will be kept open until 2 o'clock, and thank you all for all the hard work this session.
And Mr. Chair, sorry, let me just be a pain.
At which time the meeting will be adjourned. I'm sorry, Kevin?
Yeah, no, that was exactly what I was going to ask you to say. Thank you for that clarification.
Okay. I forget that exact wording matters here. So thank everyone for their time. Meeting will be held open until 2 o'clock, at which point it will be adjourned.
Thank you all.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, and thank everyone from this committee for their hard work. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Mr. Clerk, can I?
Yeah, I think I missed the vote.
Yeah, same
I
here.
have
Same
I
here.
have a couple of people here. If you think you missed a vote, you can stay around and we'll get it sorted out real quick for everybody.
I want to know where the JF party is.
Your house.
Piscopo's
Come in
place, yeah.
Oxford.
You're all welcome.
Okay. So yes, people that I have missing votes are Senator Winfield, Representative Aurora, Senator Haskell, Senator Lesser, Senator McCrory, and
I can go if it's okay. I can go. I have.
Mr. Clerk, just one second. Senator McCrory?
Yes.
Is there, I was going to give you a buzz in like 15, 20 minutes. Would that be okay?
Yes, I have to hurry up because I got to get to another committee by 12 o'clock. So yeah, you can give me a call, but can we get these votes in without I miss, because I have to get to this other meeting, and they're closing the votes at 12.
yeah, no problem. Here, we'll just go through you real quick, Senator McCrory, then we'll go through everybody else. So Senate Bill to JFS, Senate Bill 858, LCO number 3162. Senator McCrory, how do you vote?
The title of the bill?
The title of the bill is an act concerning call before you dig program violations in certain modifications to gas pipelines.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Next up is to JFS Senate Bill 952, LCO number 3926. That's an act concerning certain solar energy projects.
Yes.
Next up is to JF House Bill 6523, LCO number 3854. That is an act concerning virtual net metering credits for manufacturers.
Yes.
Then we have to JF House Bill 6571, LCO number 4238. That is an act concerning the commercial property assessed clean energy program.
Yes.
Then we have to JF House Bill 6572, LCO number 4236. That is an act concerning the establishment of energy use building standards for voluntary adoption.
Yes.
Okay. And then to JFS Senate Bill 993, LCO number 4233. That's an act removing the property tax exemption for solar projects and reclassifying the tax calculations.
Yes.
Solar projects. Okay. And then I believe last one that you missed is to JFS House Bill 6527, LCO number 3842. That's an act increasing the total output of class 3 sources.
Yes.
Thank you, Senator. You're good to go.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay. For everybody else here, hold on, we'll just reset. Okay. And now we'll just go through everybody at once. Okay. So to JFS Senate Bill 858, LCO number 3162. That is an act concerning call before you dig program violations and certain modifications to gas pipeline processes. Senator
Aurora votes yes.
Thank you for bringing that.
Yeah, I think we can just be a 5 of us, so perhaps we can go this way. So
Yeah,
that, you know, it's just 5 of us.
I was going to go down the list. Yeah. I just didn't know if Senator Winfield.
Yeah, I'm here. So Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
All right, thank you. Representative Buckby?
Buckby's a yes.
Senator Haskell?
Senator Haskell votes yes.
Okay. Next up is to JFS Senate Bill 952, LCO number 3926. That is an act concerning certain solar energy projects. Senator Winfield.
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Representative Aurora. You're muted, Representative.
Sorry about that, Mr. Clerk. Rep. Aurora votes no.
Okay. See, Representative Buckby.
Buckby votes no.
Senator Haskell.
Senator Haskell votes yes.
And that should be everybody. Okay. To JF House Bill 6523, LCO number 3854. That is an act concerning virtual net metering credits for manufacturers and distressed municipalities. My apologies. Senator Winfield.
Sorry, hold on. Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
You, Representative Aurora.
Rep. Aurora votes yes.
Thank you.
I'm good with that.
Representative Buckby.
Buckby votes yes.
One more time, Representative.
Representative Buckby votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Senator Haskell.
Senator Haskell votes yes.
Okay, and I see Senator Lesser. Are you there? It's all right. We'll come back later. Okay, next up to JF House Bill 6571, LCO number 4238. That is an act concerning the commercial property assessed clean energy program. Senator Winfield.
Sorry, I'm in 2 meetings. Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
No problem, Senator. Thank you. Representative Aurora.
Rep. Aurora votes yes.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Buckby.
Representative Buckby is a yes.
Senator Haskell.
Senator Haskell votes yes.
And Senator Lester. Okay. Next up is to JF House Bill 6572, LCO number 4236. This is an act concerning the establishment of energy use building standards for voluntary adoption. Senator Winfield, you voted. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Representative Aurora.
Aurora votes no.
Okay. Representative Buckby.
Buckby votes no.
Okay. Senator Haskell.
Senator Haskell votes yes.
Senator Lesser. Still no. Okay. To JFS Senate Bill 993, LCO number 4233. That is an act removing the property tax exemption for solar projects and reclassifying the tax calculations of solar projects on single parcels of land. Representative Aurora.
Aurora votes yes.
Okay. That's everybody for that.
Am I caught up with you all?
Representative Buckby, you are. Let's check. You're good to go, Representative.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the
So,
help.
yeah, no problem. Senator Haskell, you are. Oh, wait, no, you have one more. I'm sorry, Senator. Okay. Sorry, I got off track there for a second. The JF House Bill 6442, LCO number 3274. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's an act concerning equitable access to broadband, the governor's bill. Representative Aurora, how do you vote?
Aurora votes no.
Senator Lester. To JFS Senate Bill 882, LCO number 3280, an act concerning climate change mitigation and home energy affordability, the other governor's bill. Representative Aurora.
Aurora votes no.
Senator Lesser. Okay, and last one here to JFS House Bill 6527, LCO number 3842, an act increasing the total output of Class 3 sources. Senator Winfield. Back. Senator Haskell.
Will, I hate to ask this, but could you provide a current vote count on that bill?
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Harry, you're on mute.
So far, the yeas stand at 16 and the nays stand at 6.
Sorry, yeas 16, nays 6?
Yes.
Oh, great. Senator Haskell votes no.
Okay. Senator Winfield, are you there?
Yeah, I just got, I'm sorry. What are we doing?
This is going to be the last item on the agenda to JFS House Bill 6527, LCO number 384.
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Thank you, Senator. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Okay. And Senator Haskell, you are also good to go. So thanks.
You. Have a great day.
You as well, Senator. Okay. Senator Lesser, are you there? Okay.
Hi, Will.
Hello. How are you? How's it going, Senator?
It's going well. I'm just juggling 5 committee meetings that are meeting at the same time.
I completely understand. Well, not really. I only have the one.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of votes for you if you're ready to go.
we'll try to make it work. And I may need to pause because I'm actually chairing one of the meetings. So if they call on me, I'll have to do that.
Not a problem.
So what do we at?
First up, we have to JF item number 3, which is JFing HB 6523 with LCO number 3854, and that is an act concerning virtual net metering credits for manufacturing and distressed municipalities.
What was the vote count on that?
So far, everyone has voted yay, and you're the only outstanding vote.
I will vote for that.
Thank you, Senator. Next up is a JF of House Bill 6571 with LCO number 4238. That is an act concerning the Commercial Property Assessed Clean Energy Program.
What's the vote count on that?
Everyone has voted yay.
I'm a yes.
Next up is to JF House Bill 6572, LCO number 4236. This is an act concerning the establishment of energy use building standards for voluntary adoption.
And what's the vote count for that?
This one, hold on real quick. The yeses stand at 15s, and the no stand at 10.
I'm a yes.
This next one is to JF House Bill 6442, LCO number 3274, an act concerning equitable access to broadband, the governor's bill.
What's the vote count on that?
So I don't have these in my head real quick. 18 yeses and 7 noes.
I'm a yes.
Then there is to JFS, the other governor's bill, Senate Bill 882, LCO number 3280, an act concerning climate change mitigation and home energy affordability.
And what is the vote count on that?
17 yeses and 8 noes.
I'm a yes.
Then last one is JFSing House Bill 6527, LCO number 3842, an act concerning the total output of Class 3 sources. The yes count is 17 and the no count is 7.
I will vote no.
Okay, I think, I'll just check again real quick, but I think, Senator, you are going to be good to go. We are good for the session.
Thank you very much.
No problem, Senator. Have a great day. Hi, Representative.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I'm sorry about this.
No, I meant to check in. I meant to check in, so we're good.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, yeah, the only vote I think you're missing is
It's the last one.
last one, JFS House Bill 6527, LCO number 3842.
I'm fine.
You're fine. So
Yes.
that's it. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Representative. You're good to go.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
And well done. Great season.
I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You did a great job.
Thank you. It's a great
All right.
committee. So
All right. Talk to you later.
thank you. Bye. Kevin, I don't know if you're over there, but that should be everybody. So if you got to go, you can go.
All right, sounds good. I will sign off then. And yeah, I'll echo that. Well, it's a great job this committee bill season. I'm glad we're done with this part.
Thank you, Kevin. You guys were fantastic. Made my job super easy. So
all right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.